Okay, last thing, I'm just gonna plug my phone in. Just in case it like dies halfway through. I think I was on like 34%. I didn't charge it last night. Alright. I think we're good. Okay. Okay, so the word today is chop. And let's see what we can do. Got another viewer. What's up? So no. Let's put my head like down here. And shoulders. And then I think my feet are gonna be like a fetal position type of thing, you know? Can you guys see that at all? You cannot see that at all. Okay, let me draw a little bit darker. Maybe I'll draw one in pen and then singular chopstick. Yeah. I can't, I'm not very good with chopsticks. My shoulders gotta be like wrapped in on each itself. My butt comes down. It's everybody's favorite part when my butt comes down. See, now my thing is I have to like segment myself. So I just gotta draw everything a little bit further back. So let's put my head up here. I'm gonna be chopped off like at the neck. And the shoulders will start. And then I'll be chopped like here-ish. Let's try working towards the middle. Let's cut my legs off like here. And I should cut like maybe right here too. Yeah, something like that. What do you think? Can you guys see that at all? Maybe let me try another light. We got another lamp right here. This this might make things worse. I don't know. Gotta get Charmander out of the way. Is that worse? That's gotta be worse, right? Well, I'll trust you, Blaine. We'll call that better. Let's get as much light as possible. Good. It's a little better. What about just the overhead ceiling light? I see. My problem is like I can't get it to focus. It'll be better when I start with the pin. I'm about to start with the pin anyway, just because it's more enjoyable to watch. My pin was giving me crap yesterday because it was like starting to go out. So even if I don't do well on this one, I'll just restart and do another one. So let's. And here's like a vertebrae, right? My ear will be like here then. I had a hat on last night, so I'm gonna draw the hat. And then let's get this light back in here too. So now it's hella saturated. Yeah, that's really what I'm streaming for, is that $700 camera. So if you guys want to donate to my Patreon, I'd really appreciate it. It's all for you guys anyway, you know. All the money invested will go back towards the stream. Or something. All proceeds will go to cosmetic surgery to give the streamer more, yeah, lots good face. Okay. So my hat's got a little tag up here, and then like, I gotta look at it. Here's the hat I was wearing. It's got a little tag, little black bill, buckle. So let's get these two little vents in here. And it's got one big panel like that. And then it starts off across up here. Let's pretty much it. And it's yellow. Okay, let's finish the hair type stuff. I think you'd be able to see like up my nose probably from this vantage point, so you know, this looks pretty bad, but it doesn't look horrible. It just kind of looks pretty average right now. Okay. So there's my disembodied head. It should really be like more ovular, this opening over here. Maybe there's like my trachea or something. My epiglottis, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the anatomy person. I don't really understand what else is going on over here. I also had a jacket on last night, so this is probably going to get covered up anyway. So we'll call that good. Let me get my strappy out. Blaine, did you see the Ultimate leaks? People are going crazy. People are going crazy. They're all like, oh, these look real. And they're just never real. You know? My jacket's too small for me. So there's that too small for me type of shape. And here's where my shirt ends. Uh-oh, 3 viewers. Yeah, I don't know why people can't just wait the extra month. I don't know. But people are, you know, suggesting that these are real leaks and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't know why they can't just wait. Like they'll show you what's at the treehouse. Pikmin leak. Has there even been a game confirmed? Or are you just memeing me? So that's like the outside of my hood. I guess my hand's like between my legs or something. I'm not sure like really what's going on there. It's a big like graphic on my shirt. My hand's severed from my body. Maybe I should. It's 100% completed. Oh, I've 100% completed Pikmin 2 over the last week, except for the last challenge. Oh yeah, you have the Japanese version. Maybe I'll just leave this, like, I'll just do this type of thing. Like, anytime there's a line, I'll just leave a ton of space. See how that looks. Yeah, I don't know about the rats thing. Rats weren't really part of the prompt. I like the rats idea. I just don't know if I want to, like, commit myself to having to draw rats and my own hand. Oh, this looks so bad. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, Blaine. Yeah, I know it'll look better with rats. Commitment issues Tober. What do you think? That doesn't look too bad. Every month is commitment issues Tober for me, if you know what I'm saying. Where'd my pencil go? Yeah, I gotta find my pencil. Okay. It turned out it was just on top of the TV. Okay. See, my problem is, like, I don't know where to cut myself off. Maybe I can, like, do, like... Because if I cut myself out at a certain place, I don't know whether I should keep my clothes chopped or not. So, like, if I chop it right here, should my shirt tail be over here with my pants? I don't know. Or should I keep it, like, my shirt sort of came with it? Yeah. I don't know where to cut myself off. Like several places in the hip region. Yeah, let's try that. So I'll do a cut here. Or I'll move it up further. And then we can have another small cross section, and then my pants start maybe. Whereas in which bar? Oh, we're still talking about commitment and also drinking. So if I cut myself off there, I'll come down and then I'll have another section here. And my pants will start here. So let's just do that. That line's where my pants are going to start. And I'll have like a small section here. A little ring. And there's my ass. Do like a vertebrae. Maybe some like entrails. Dude, my mom, I ain't afraid of no bed. My mom told me this joke yesterday. It was really bad. And it was just, these two rednecks are, like eating at a restaurant, and one of them sees this woman choking. So he goes over to her, and he, pulls her skirt up and licks her butthole. And she, clears the thing that was blocking her windpipe or whatever. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, how did you know? Thank you so much, blah, blah, blah." And then, so he walks back over, and his buddy's like, "Well, goddamn, brother, you're a hero. How did you know the Heimlich maneuver would work?" Anyway, yeah. It was, really stupid. Uh-oh, 3 viewer alert. Look out. What's up, man? Friendo. You just missed the worst joke of all time. I don't know how this looks. I don't think I'm into it. I feel like every time I address that we've got a new viewer, they leave. Which, like, I get, but it's weird to me. So here's my ample rear end. I'll cut myself off here, and then I'll have my knees. Yeah, what time does your Chinese coffee shop close there, Blaine? Dick Whisper TV. What's up, dude? Thanks. I'm doing Inktober, and today's prompt is chop, so I'm chopping myself up. You know, you know how it is. You know how it goes. I'm doing Inktober, and today's prompt is chop, so I'm chopping myself up. You know how it is. Let's see. How would this even look? Something like that. And my calves would be there. I gotta push my knees out a little bit. And then I'll do these two. And then my ankles will be down here. Yeah, looks pretty good. So I had a belt on. I've got a little bit of a butt there. Pockets. Let's do like one big crease and then did I just start? I think I've been streaming maybe like an hour. Or do you mean like, I'm not sure what you're asking. Like today or like period? Because I've been streaming for, I don't know, maybe a month or so on the PlayStation and stuff like that. But I'm usually doing video games. This is the first time that I've tried to draw something. And you would laugh if you saw like what my setup is. Because I've literally got my phone rubber banded to a yardstick, and then the yardstick is sitting on my, like it's wedged under some books in my bookcase. So this is just my phone floating in the air. Hopefully that didn't give you guys like, yeah, hopefully that didn't give you guys like vertigo. Okay, so butt. Let's give my butt a little definition because it needs it. And I'll get like a pocket going. Acid Salad is a friend of mine, and he's, well, if you're both into it, I'm not going to say anything. I'll just let you guys have at it, you know. Meanwhile, Dick whispers like, "Oh well, I'm not that into it. It was just a joke." And then Acid's like, "Oh, oh, okay. Neither of you are okay." Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you a few other for Inktober or just like general drawings. Because there are some that are pretty ugly. Let's give my pants some color here. I don't think I was wearing jeans yesterday. I forget what I was wearing. Oh, I had holes in my jeans. I gotta draw those too. So there's my butt pocket. There's my other butt pocket. Color in the belt loops. Can't forget about the belt loops. Sick. This looks pretty good. All. The chopped up guy is technically me, but I mean, you can call him whatever you want. Yeah. Once I'm almost done with this. Once I'm done with this, we can get some other pictures up. I'm almost done with this. Once I'm done with this, we'll get some other pictures up. So here's like the seam of my pants coming down. On my knee. Oh my gosh. This is not fancy. This is not what I call fancy, Blaine. Uh-oh, I used your real name. So he might dox you. Okay, and then my foot is gonna be like here. I think I already messed up my foot. Well, it's okay. Whatever. Okay. So my cutoff legs have to be like a little bit darker than my jeans are, so you can tell them apart from each other. Maybe I'll cross hatch the jeans instead of just hatching them. It's kind of look like googly eyes or something. In a way. Oh, you guys can hear my echo? Sorry, let me turn my stupid stream off. I wanted to make sure my my like levels were good. Of course, Dick Whisper TV isn't girl. Only on Twitch. Okay, so I guess that's like the top of my shoe. I'm really having trouble with the perspective that I drew. No, Dick Whisper is telling me that I'm a girl because of my girly voice. You know, actually, that'll look fine. It's just default. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I just call everybody dude. 'Cause dude's kind of gender neutral these days. No, see, for my money, I don't know about everybody else, but like, I wouldn't want to be a girl on the internet. Sounds terrifying to me. Because, like, you just get, like, unsolicited everything. So, I think, personally, like, I would rather have a name like Dick Whisper so that people leave me alone. You know what I mean? I had a friend that was going to make a League of Legends account, and she was going to pick like a super girly name, and I was like, I think that might be a bad idea. Because she doesn't even like talking to people, really. So it's like, if you just call yourself like, I don't know, Gary's Ballsack or something like that, people sort of leave you alone. Sort of being the key word. I guess I just like the idea that you've got a TV show. Gary's Ballsack, please don't. uh, my jeans were kind of tight, so let's add some like lines here. I think she named herself. So her dog's name is Darla, and I think she named herself. She wanted to name herself Darlita or something like that. And I was like, go with Darlito, you know. Unfortunately, I don't think she would ever name herself Gary's Ballsack. That's a great name, now that I think about it. Yes, I'm that bitch. I think we're about done here, boys. Blaine said I should draw my hand over here, like chopped off and being gnawed on by rats. Maybe I'll do that. Man, that is a not good hand. And then, you guys can't even see that. Let's try again. It just kind of looks like my arms have been chopped off, which I like. But I also feel like I should like give myself some stability for support. Yeah, see, Blaine, these are the questions I ask myself nightly. Fist open, fist closed. Well, okay, look, here's the deal. While I think about that, I'll show you some of the other stuff I've done this month. Okay, here's my binder. And this is like watercolor nonsense, but I'll just pull stuff out, I guess. A friend of mine just had some like watercolor pens, and she brought them out, so I started using them. This one's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah, I can't wait. Halloween. Well, it was like those pins or whatever. I'm usually more of like a pen and ink type of guy, so this one was drooling. So I did some drooling. That was the prompt for that one. Bleeding anus. The prompt for this one was bottle, and it was like 11 o'clock, so I just drew that real quick, like. Give me a second, I gotta get my junk situated. This is a statue of a guy outside of an art gallery in town. Not prompt related, just there. I guess he's doing like a landscape or something, but it's funny because they put him like right next to a wall. So it looks like he's just painting a brick wall. This is twitch.tv/Ludwig Anders Gaming. I play like Super Smash Brothers Melee semi-competitively, so I watch a lot of stuff, and this guy like commentates, but I did a bad job drawing him, so the prompt was, oh, what was the prompt? I don't know. He was for Inktober, but I don't remember what the prompt was. Here was swollen. I didn't know what to draw for swollen. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up a picture of him, because I used one for reference. Yeah, I didn't like swollen. This one grosses me. I don't like this picture. Here's poison. Some like forced perspective. Okay, I'm looking for Ludwig. That's right. It's hard. I'm having a hard time like reading your chat and then also doing this nonsense. Okay, so we're looking for Ludwig, and then I gotta find a picture to so you can look at it. Hopefully I didn't run it over with my chair or something. I know. I've got an iPod. Oh, dang it. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. That's the picture I used. Oh, crap. Let me turn the brightness up. Okay. Oh, come on, iPod. Work with me. Alright, that's the picture I used. Dude, where did I put it? I lost it. I lost the picture I drew. It's just gone. It's just whatever. You saw it. That was my reference. Let's see. So there's Lud. We talked about that one already. Talked about the bottle. Tranquil. Dude, Ludwig is extreme. Ludwig is my like guy crush. I don't know. I think he's hilarious. So I should put stuff over here. Yeah. Tranquil. Just like eating a little sandwich in there. This one was stars. I messed up. I shouldn't have drawn the ribs. But that's what happens. I drew a golem. I don't remember why. It was some prompt. It was probably like rock or something like that. I couldn't think of what to draw, and I was lazy, so I just did this. I think it was exhausted. It's supposed to be me, but you don't know what I look like, so. This is whale. I like this one a lot. It's like a little scuba guy getting eaten by a whale, and these are the gills and other fishies and stuff. Well, I'll be. Yesterday the prompt was muddy. And I tried to make this look muddy, and it ended up, I don't know. It's good, but it doesn't look like I wanted it to look. So like what I did was, I like drew my shape, and then I went in with the pen and like went up to the lines, hoping to give it like an effect of like you can't see it well. So like when you erase it, it gives you like the impression of it, but it didn't fucking work. So it didn't work, so I just scribbled on it. I think this one is cruel. It's instructions on how to put a toothpick inside of your toenail. Here's an example of what that would look like. And you stand next to the wall and then kick it. It's instructions on how to do that. Looks like IKEA or something like that, you know. I think this one was weak. So I drew like this guy looking at his drink because it's too weak or something like that. I had a lot of fun with the glass. The rest of it I don't really care about. If you guys go to my Twitter, I'm not like plugging myself here, but let me put it in chat, and that way you can see like my sort of, I can't think of the word. What's the word? Like my process for that, the one that I did yesterday. Actually, Blaine, that's your job. Blaine, would you link my Twitter account? That way you can see all these in one place, and it would be easy. There's this artist named Zelinky. He did a picture of iDubbbz. Yeah, I'll mod you. I'll figure that out. So Zelinky did a picture of iDubbbz, and it was very angular, so I chose angular as his jaws. I don't know, whatever, fuck it. See, my problem is I'm not on my computer in any sense of the word. Anyway, so yeah, the one I did yesterday, the one that you liked a lot, was verifiably Twitter insane. The word on. Whatever. These are probably my two favorite from the month so far. This one is I forget what the prompt was. What was the prompt? Flow, maybe? Flowing? Or maybe it was... it was drain. The prompt on this one was drain. I like this one. You got your little ship. And then this one was either clock or time. I don't remember. This one's my favorite so far. Yeah, yo, thanks, Dick. Thanks, Dick Whisper TV. What about you? Do you draw at all? Do you have a Twitter you'd like to plug? SoundCloud? Alright, let's get back to this. Yeah, I used to try to draw a lot of like stupid anime bullshit, and then I stopped. But I still have that sort of like look to it a lot of the time. I'll just I'll go back and I'll click on your name there, and I'll see what you got going on. I'll hit you with the follow. Okay, so let me erase some of these ugly details now that my ink is dried, and we'll see where we're at. I've got to fill that in. It's like a lion. It's a big yikes from me, man. I don't have an Instagram. But I will go check it out. I will tell people that do have it to follow you. Yeah, I think I need a hand out here. I think I need a hand in this general area. Or maybe pepperoni pony. Oh, that's a good one. We'll draw my left hand over here, and my right hand. I don't know what my right hand's gonna be doing. Maybe like up here. What is that? How's that look? You guys can't see that. That's right. You kind of can. So left hand. Oh no, because they have to be chopped off, don't they? So let's try right hand over here, left hand over here. This just looks better because I'm like using space more effectively. And then maybe I can draw like a big fart over here so that I'm using the space even better. Oh yeah, my sleeves are like pulled up. But yeah, I appreciate the compliments on my style there. Old Dickelstein. I try to make my stuff look like different enough to where at least I'm entertained by it, but because I don't really draw as much as I used to. I think that's part of the reason me doing Inktober in the first place. It's one of those things that, like, I don't like to like advertise though, just because like I don't. The second you tell somebody that you know how to draw, they're like, "Oh, draw me," and just I don't know. Can you guys see that? How's that look? Sort of like laying on top of each other like that. Yeah, right. That'll be $10. It's either that or you're getting like a you know. Well, it looks just like me. And then they get upset about it, and I'm like, look, I don't have time. I do like to draw people when they don't ask, though. I like to draw people, like, if I'm out in... I'm a substitute teacher, so I draw, like, students a lot of the time. Like, I'll draw, like, a whole class, and then they'll be like, oh, that's so cool, and then I'll rip it up, because it's dumb, you know? And they're like, why'd you do that? So, that's always fun. I like doing that. Let's move my arm so it looks like they're sitting on top of each other more. That was a good hand, but I can do it again. So let's draw it like here. Instead. Still didn't come out where I wanted it to. Oh no. Looks a little bit better. It's mostly fun for me because like I don't draw. I used to not draw people very well. Sorry, don't get vertigo again, guys. I gotta type on my phone. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, because like half the time if I'm sketching like a classroom or something, I don't have to draw faces. As you can see here, I have avoided drawing the face. Sort of play to my own strengths, I guess. So let's do this first. Give myself some knuckles. Fingernails. You know, this isn't coming out too bad. I kind of like this one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like I said, this is the first time I've really drawn anything in a long time. I would like post so infrequently it would make people upset, I think. Not that I would have any followers anyway, but are they followers on Instagram? I don't really know. Oh man, I had my sleeves rolled up. You guys didn't remind me. Dang it. That's okay. It just isn't 100% accurate. Okay. See, it's weird that you mentioned Instagram because, like, I've just been putting my stuff up on my Twitter, and this is the first time I've ever done like this type of thing on Twitch. So it's like I'm doing all the right stuff on all the wrong platforms, so to speak. You know, and I think that's a little funny. Just as an idea. That needs to have like a. There we go. Okay, so there's one arm. That doesn't look too bad. Just hanging out over there. See, the reason I'm so upset about having my sleeves rolled up was because my jacket's too small for me. I tried it without. I bought it without trying it on. So it's just very. It's just very wrong for me to have it on correctly. It just doesn't work. Dick, I'll check out your stuff though. I'll certainly be sure to check out your stuff. That's a good looking hand, let me tell you. It's not. This is one of my better hands. Blaine, I like that you said what's love and not what is love. Made me really glad. It's gotta kind of be like over here. Okay, I take it all back. This is a horrible hand. How does it... Oop, that's a pin. I almost messed everything up. How would that even look? Whatever, that's what we're going with because I'm lazy. There are like some little veins. Yeah. Hell yeah. Are you getting affiliated on Twitch? That's pretty sick. Because like it's not easy necessarily. I just kind of gave up on it because I don't think I'll be there anytime soon. What do you guys think? Oh shit, your cam broke. Oh, here was dry or something. I forgot about that one. The prompt was scorched. Yeah, like I said, I'll make sure to follow you. I'll check your shit out. Some dude was giving me like Street Fighter. I was playing Street Fighter a few days ago on stream, and he was like, "Hey, do this, do this, do this," and I was like, no." And then some other guy came in. And I thought it was the same guy, and I started like saying, "Oh yeah, I just don't like when people don't tell me what to do." And he was like, "Oh no, I think you're doing fine." And I was like, "Oh, you know what?" So I checked him out and followed him and all that stuff. We played a few games. He was pretty cool. I think I just smudged everything. Whatever. I don't care. Alright. Yeah, this came out looking better than I thought it would. I don't know about Soul Calibur. Like it looks good, but I don't know if I'm willing to spend money on it to suck at it. Richard and Andrew both got it, and Richard immediately made like this skeleton guy with bug eyes. It was pretty funny looking. Let's darken up this. Let's darken out some of these real quick. I've got a friend that paints, and she's always talking about how like she can't do pen and ink like this, and I'm like, well, that's all there's. It's just all I've really ever done. Because all she's ever done is paint, so I'm like, it's not that I'm better than you at drawing or whatever. It's just that like we've got specialties. But that kind of goes back to like this dumb style that I've got. Because I would just get bored in school or whatever and start drawing something. That looks better now that I've added some of that. Unfortunately, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I like smudged up on the hands. See like that little whisper up there? That sucks, but it's okay. Okay, well, I was gonna like draw some sheets and stuff, but I decided not to do that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know yet. See, I smudged it again. Dang it. Okay. Actually, it looks better with like the sheets and stuff, so I might just do that anyway. No, I am not. Shut up. Blaine had me in a few like student film type situations. It was really more fun than anything. None of my friends like it, but I guess that's the point, right? So like it's fun for you and nobody else. Well, that's kind of how I feel about drawing and stuff anyway. What do you guys think? Looks better with the like the bedding? Yeah, I tried to fill out my bio the other day and I couldn't figure it out, so I just didn't do it. I just like linked my Twitter. Cause like it kept trying to like Twitch kept trying to like get me to like write down who I was like sub to and stuff, and I was like, Yeah, that looks better with like the sheets and shit. Looks like I'm like falling. Add more shade on the pillow. Yeah, probably. Well, my pillow's black. Oh, it's green only. So, okay, I can do that. My face looks like I'm like dead though, like dead ass dead. Looks like I had a hemorrhage or something. Or maybe hemorrhoids. You never know these days. You know, this probably isn't what you wanted. You probably told me to do something and I did the complete opposite and now you're mad about it. imagine yourself in a better bed. This is a better bed than my bed. My bed's on the verge of like exploding. Like the crossbar that supports the mattress or whatever, like became unwelded from the piece it was welded to. Let's not smudge it. I gotta wait. I'll smudge it again. Yeah, so it's kind of just hanging on right now. I try not to do anything crazy on it, like jump into it or bounce up and down or, you know, nonsense. See, dang it. Okay, whatever. Add more shade on the... Oh, no. You already said that. Yeah, so let's get some, like... I guess that's the inside, so I should have left it white. It's okay. I think that looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty proud of that one. I have to draw this lion though. Maybe I'll just do like... Because you can't really tell what it is from right here. Anyway. Because the hood's in the way. It kind of looks like one of those like death metal band names, or like a cracked leather chair or something. Whatever. I'm not worried about it. Well, I guess I'm done. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to add, and I'm getting kind of lazy, so I'm not going to add anything. That's it, I guess. Let me get on here, and I'm going to find good old Dick Whisper. Follow this chicka real quicka. Let's see. Dick Whisper.